everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Fasten your seatbelts for one of the great divisional rivalries in the NFL. This is the first of 2 games between these teams this year, and you know it's going to be entertaining. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Saints. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 21 carries, 70 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Throwing here, Trubisky. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, give them more running.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That goes for a gain of 31. So here we go. 1st and 10 now. A handoff. Devontae Freeman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go play action. Trubisky. And that that's off the mark, incomplete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I'd have to say that was a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. So now 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Devontae Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result? 6 points.
Touchdown. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And fights through one man. Still on his feet. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 38. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch. And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL. These guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They're running with Starks. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. The Bucs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Trubisky. He's got his man here. It's Green. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter, and they've got it here with a first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. On second down, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Lawrence Virgil in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Here's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. This is Starks to start the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense, because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football. And that really hurts you as an offense.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
On second down, Freeman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just stood up and danced with the guy in front of you. And if a guy came near, tackle him. New school, you don't want to just dance. You want to get past him, get upfield, and make the play in the backfield. A big-time play there.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Here we go now.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gregory. Give him 6 on the play there. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Now Trubisky. He's to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mitchell Trubisky, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
All right, partner, let's go to cliche time. We're all back to even after that score tied the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
Here we go.
They'll begin the drive on the ground with Starks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Love the run right there, and when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw, but you can see why people liked him. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Oh, my. You know that's one that he'll want to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Butker now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Now Trubisky to throw on second. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. A reminder, with halftime approaching, when we get there, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
And I hope he's iced down his throat because he's got a lot to get through because we've had no shortage of points scored in the first half.
It has been a fun track meet. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shelton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Gray. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Butker now to kick this one away. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Bucs on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And able to find Green. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Second and 10, it's Trubisky again. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Trubisky to throw. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's a handoff to start the drive. To Starks. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They run again with Starks. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get you caught up on all the highlights from the first half. The Saints are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Buccaneers didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10. Under pressure here, the pass is picked off. Brown's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Offense on the field now after the INT. Shelton's is one.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Green 39! Green 39!
On first down, Trubisky. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Bucs on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, here's pressure, and the Saints block it. And they'll wind up taking over in their own territory inside the 35-yard line. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Second down following the run. Throwing here, Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Bucs on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Trubisky will throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Saints just continue to roll.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Let's go!
Here's Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue, line it!
Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want, They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down. On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
This is Starks. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Simon, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Here we go.
A run here for Starks. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
It's complete. This is Starks. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints are pouring it on. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit for him in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So 2nd and 10 here. Freeman again. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Here's Trubisky. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fielded at about the 28. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here now, a look at Melvin Gordon. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Play clock winding down. Now Starks. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Double tight! Double tight! Hurry up, here we go! Green 39!
They're going to look to throw. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. The Saints on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go! 319!
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And some room to roam now. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And a gain there of 11 yards. The play clock's running down.
Green 39! Green 39!
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still 1st down.
First and 15 here behind the chains.
Right. Inside right here. Inside on the right. Inside on the right. Here we go now.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw, and that'll be incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39!
the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Back to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And this offense on third down today, they've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. And that passing touchdown gives him the record for the most in a single game. We have seen a historic performance here in this one.
And the word that comes to mind for me, partner, is relentless. This guy today has been relentless in going after this record. And what an accomplishment for the new single-game record.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Butker now to kick this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Trubisky on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gregory. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gregory. 15 yards there on the catch and run. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one chipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a third. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Again on second and 10, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Gregory. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down.
Watch 10, watch 10. Watch 10, watch 10. Now let's go. Blue, line it.
Again, it's Trubisky. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
Starts. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's great. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Yeah, we got right. We got right. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Hurry up, here we go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And that is incomplete here. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this one is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second down here after the incomplete pass. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Gregory. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now it's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Double tight. Double tight. Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
The drive starts with a run by Collins. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount.